Well, he says he is a U.S. Vietnam veteran, now just fighting to stay in the U.S. John Ferron has spent the last 3 years detained at the ICE detention center in Eloy as he waits for a judge to decide whether he should be deported back to Jamaica. ABC 15's Navita Fergani sat down with him to share his story. And Navita, he says he just can't go back.
Yeah, Stephanie and Katie, he has absolutely nothing left in Jamaica. He came here illegally when he was just 14 years old. Now he has 8 U.S.-born children, and he enlisted into the Army. Now he's hoping the government will show some leniency to a veteran.
It all started out as just a dream for John Ferron.
It was the greatest Navy in the whole world, and I wanted to be a part of it.
Ferron was just 10 at the time, living in Jamaica when he saw his first U.S. naval ship.
I was 100,000% impressed, and I told myself one day I'd like to join that Navy.
And so he did. On December 18th, 1974, John was just 18 when he joined.
It was awesome. It was, wow, finally I'm going to be a part of something.
Only to the Navy, John was known as Clyde Anthony Steele, an identity he says he got from a friend who gave him a copy of his birth certificate.
And he says, no, you keep it. You're going to need it more than I do.
According to documents from the VA, John was honorably discharged 2 years later.
I have a metal plate that holds the skull, the integrity of the skull together.
John claims he came clean, telling the VA he enlisted using someone else's identity.
And the VA told me that don't worry about this. This is something we see all the time.
So John didn't worry about it, and for 40 years he continued to receive treatment from the VA. But in 2007, his benefits were cut when he was convicted for 6 different counts of federal identity theft and fraud charges for using the name Clyde Anthony Steele. He spent 4 years in prison, and now he wants forgiveness.
Yes, I did some things that caused me to be punished by the law.
But his criminal history doesn't stop there. John was arrested several times for drug-related offenses, a problem he says he developed to help deal with the PTSD from the war.
Those years I wanted to die. Those years I was making a lot of attempt to commit suicide.
And how would you self-medicate?
Whatever I could get that would ease the pain, the mental pain. Anything I could.
What? Name some drugs.
Marijuana, cocaine, that's it. That's all I ever used.
But it's John's lengthy criminal history ICE cites as the reason they can't release him from the detention center he's called home for the last 3 years. And it could be what stands in the way of him staying in the U.S. permanently.
And John is waiting on a judge to rule on his appeal. Until then, he will be staying in the ICE detention center. If you are interested in helping out his cause, there is a petition online. You can just head to our website, abc15.com, and click on the link section to sign that petition.
Now keep us posted on what you learn in this case. Navita, thank you.